amazing Rob Tuck. So a little bit about Rob. I first knew of Rob's existence when I managed to get a last minute ticket the day before National Vice President Stuart Armfield's Nation University. And I got this ticket and drove all the way to London to go and see Stuart present his, his team training, his Nation Uni, like a leadership academy. And this guy who Stuart introduced as I think Rob was an area qual then actually, he introduced him in and said how amazing he was. And I was blown away. Rob did the most amazing training and I just couldn't believe it. I thought that guy is absolutely amazing. And then I recently watched one of Rob's Zoom calls and I shared it with the team and the whole team went crazy for it. They were like, that is so good. He's just amazing. He knows what he's talking about. He knows how to engage his audience. It's just fantastic. So I messaged Rob and I was like, I know this is so cheeky. I know you're really busy. Is there any way you can do a team Zoom for us and share your story and just let us have a bit of you on a Sunday night? Who wouldn't want that? And he said yes. So I have just got the absolute honour of introducing Rob in. So Rob started his business on the 2nd of October. He did DMQ in 1 day with PC orders. He did district in 7 days and AMQ, so area qualification, in 13 days. Oh my gosh. He is a property investor and professional speaker with Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Obviously, we all like a bit of Robert Kiyosaki. He is currently an executive area manager. And he is here today to share his story with Arbonne and just share him. We've just got a little bit of Rob for the night. So thank you, Rob, so much for your time. I'm just going to, without further ado, hand it over to you and just thank you.
No problem at all. I'm just sorting out my presentation. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Starting, right. Hello, everybody. I wish I could be with you. You all look so sexy. We've got on. Oh, wow. This is definitely the sexiest audience I've ever virtually presented to. I love it. Okay, so without further ado, hello, ladies and gents. My name is Robert Tuck. And as Danny said, I'm an executive area manager, soon to be regional vice president in qualification, like Battalion in April. And it gives me the ultimate pleasure of giving you my consciousness, existence, and paradigm of thinking in the next 25 minutes. And thank you. So firstly, a pleasure to be here. And I believe these calls are vital to success because I believe 80% of success is showing up. Because if you don't show up, you can't make anything happen. So massively reward you for doing this, and I'll massively make it worth your while. I know a guy, a very experienced network marketer, he built his business purely on Sunday night calls. So what I would recommend is after this call here, get on, do the activity, because the average person is getting that feeling about Monday morning, and it's the perfect time to text or call someone. And he recommended that you build a business on Sunday night. 1, everyone's in, and 2, everyone's feeling that horrible feeling for the Monday morning. So that would be my first tip before I get started. So yeah, I think Danny saw me at the Nation Uni. It was in November, Danny. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in November. Yeah, it was in November.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really talk then, but I had a little 5 minutes. I had a little go, and yeah, I just started the business in October, and I knew about Arbonne. I'd known Stuart for about 3 or 4 years. I'd seen the products. I knew all about network marketing. As a speaker for Rich Dad, I got prospected. I get prospected about 12 times a day. And yeah, and so I know the good approaches and I know the bad ones. And I'd say Arbonne are the most wonderful group ever, because I get approached from every company with what I do. And so my story is that I knew about Arbonne. I knew a lot of the VPs a long time ago through the Rich Dad process and through property, and some of them through an ex-partner of mine. And I joined Arbonne on the 2nd of October. I meant to join on the 1st, but I messed it up and Stuart was on the cruise. There we are. Okay. And he said, Rob, I want you to go to DM Qual in 1 day. And I said, okay. And we've just done it. And then so lined up some PC orders, and I'm going to go through the text that I sent out to a lot of people to get there, if that would be helpful for you guys. And so I'll run through that, and then straight about 6 days after that, I got to district manager qualification, and then hit about 14,000 QV mark, 10,000 QV mark in about 12 days in, I think. And then sort of built from there. In my first month, done 22,000 QV. And then it sort of led on from there. And so it's been a great journey. I've learnt lots. I've made a couple of mistakes, as we all do. And I don't profess to know it all. I'm just here sharing what I may feel be of value to you guys. And so I'm going to share my screen right now and get into it. Okay. So I want to give you a little bit of a background about me. So before the Rich Dad and the investing and all that stuff, I was actually a golfer. So I'm a golf. So my goal was to play golf, be like Tiger Woods, travel around the world, have all the girls. Most of that didn't happen. I ended up working in a golf shop for about £6.14 an hour. I found a wage slip the other day, not good times, selling Mars bars, waters and golf tees, generally to rich people that played golf, which really pissed me off. And so I was stuck. I was around the wrong people. I was about 22 years old at the time. And at the time I was spending a time with a lot of people in their 30s, 35, which you think would be good, but they had a bad attitude. They were miserable and their car was worth than mine, which was impressive because mine was worth less than my jeans. So I was going down the wrong road in life. Financially, emotionally, physically, my group, because you are the average of the 5 closest people you surround yourself with, because your environment dictates performance. So get around the right people. And so I got myself educated, started reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, The Slight Edge, The Compound Effect, all those books that Arbonne recommends. And that's why Arbonne is so amazing, 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 because it opens your mind to these things that you never got exposed to. So I got exposed to them in about 2010, 11, and started powering through in 2012. I become a professional investor, really. I had enough money coming from property to quit my job, and that's what I've been doing for the last 4 years or so, buying properties, renting them and selling them out and making money, which, whilst it brings excellent revenue, it doesn't bring that emotional revenue. Does that make sense? Because the only thing in property, you focus on money, and that's okay. But I didn't want my life to be about that. I wanted to see who I could help, who I could impact, because who am I really impacting by buying another house? Me. Okay, and I didn't want to. I wanted to switch away from that mindset. I wanted to help other people and help other people get what they want out of Arbonne. And Arbonne is a great facility to allow you to help other people and share my skills and the things I've learned through property and other ventures. So that's a little bit about me. And then joined Arbonne through Stuart Armfield. Now I'd known Stuart for sort of 2 or 3 years, and the time happened to be right for me. So if you've got any, I believe I'm amazing at this business, and you should also, and I don't say that from a place of ego. If anyone said, who's the best network marketer you know, your answer should be you. Why? Because you believe in yourself. Okay. And so when Stuart approached, I actually approached Stuart, actually. He didn't even prospect me. So amazing people will join your business if you are amazing. If you're giving this, honestly, if you're giving it a 3 out of 10, you can only approach 3 out of 10 people, because those people that are going to go big and go quick won't be necessarily attracted to you. And even if they were, they'd overjump you anyway. So go big with this real quick. It'd be my suggestion. Okay, I'll get past this stuff. I've been traveling the world. Here's some houses I bought, some speaking stuff that I've done. So I spoke with a guy called Nick Vujicic, amazing guy. And this was the Excel Arena, the top left there, and that was me on stage. And backstage, he said to me, Rob, what are you doing for humanity? And I thought that was one of the best questions I've ever been asked in life. What have you been doing for humanity? And so amazing to meet him. Obviously, Robert Kiyosaki, I do a lot for personally. I invest with, and do a lot with for a guy called Robbie Fowler. He was an international footballer with Liverpool, and Jordan Belfort there. I spent 3 days in a hotel, day and night with that guy, the guy from The Wolf of Wall Street. I could tell you some stories, but not for now. Okay, my mum got married, and I was able to pay for all of that stuff. And what I'm saying is that once you commit to something like Arbonne, all of this can come true as well. I give my time mostly to a charity now in Cape Town. That's what I've been doing. So I would have joined Arbonne a lot sooner, except I was traveling the world in this remote part of South Africa and helping out in an orphanage where they literally have nothing. So just be blessed that you live in the art. You're on this call. It means amongst the most 10% richest people to here. If you have this and you can use this, you have everything you need to succeed. Okay, so your problems ain't problems. Trust me, because I've seen problems. And so just be passionate that, one, we live in the UK. It's a relatively free country. You can do as much as you want and become as rich, successful, and help as many people as you want. Whereas these guys, you know, there's a lot of corruption and stuff out there and the deck is stacked against them. So just have a lot of blessful things about that. So I want to get into my training. I'm really going to train on a few key skills that I believe, if I could put Arbonne down into one, and why my journey has led the way it is so far, which is relatively good, is because of certainty. And I would say, are you certain about yourself and certain about Arbonne? Because other people will be uncertain because they don't know about Arbonne, and you're going to be certain, and you're going to be the provider, you're going to be the confidence about Arbonne as well. So I want you to be certain, like you know. When people give you objections, you're going to become unfuckwithable. I like that word, okay? If anyone says anything to me, yeah, no one gives me any objections in anything in life, yeah, that what I know about, because I know, I'll be like, don't question me, dude, yeah? Because I feel that I have this air of like anyone can challenge me and I know I can withstand it. And when you know you can withstand that, you're going to go and talk to more people. So here's some things I would share with you, is that just be 100% responsible for your Arbonne journey and your financial destiny. I don't know what you want out of Arbonne. I gather it's the going to the top, and that's what I'm going to train on, is going to the top. All right. So never, ever, ever moan. Is like when you put it out there and you moan, or this person cancelled this, there, like that, you're just inviting more and more and more of it to come your way. So never, ever, ever moan. Like the stuff we have to moan about is so silly, and just be blessed that we can have this as a journey moving forward. All right, so for things to change, you've got to change. I'm not sure where you're on your Arbonne journey. I don't know whether they're good, bad, or ugly, okay? But for things to change, you need to change. For me to go region qual, I need to change. I need my numbers to change. I need my certainty to go even up. I need to think of different ways. I need to use the internet more. I need to do all of these things more, better, improve for my result to get better. Okay, so that's really important. Be honest with yourself where you're at. Okay, I think the truth sets you free. And also we want to visualize all this amazing things going on. But if it's not happening in your daily actions, you know, realize that. Okay, success is a numbers game. I believe that so much. Say less to more people. Okay, I'm going to give you some stuff that I've been saying to some people recently. And what's your numbers personally? How many books are you reading at the minute? Because if someone in my team hasn't had the greatest week, they're getting a lot of cancellations, the first question I'll go, how many books have you read this year? That's it. Okay. And I know from that answer will be the result of all of their negativity coming in their brain. My personal belief, really, to go to the top, minimum 2 books a month. Right? If you really want to push this an hour a day, I would take a speed reading course so you can get through a book a week, at least maybe 2 books a week, so you can fast grade and get this in the fast lane. All right, seminars, you've got to turn up to these leaderships and GTC, AAC, non-negotiable. You've got all the audios in the world and Danny's got a ton of them on YouTube and videos. You've got Go for Gold on SoundCloud. You've got all the knowledge out there. So, and they're all free, most of them. Okay, I mean, I've spent probably 70 to 80,000 pounds on my personal development. So someone to teach me how to do property ain't coming for free. And with Arbonne, you've got an amazing mentor who does exactly the same business as you for free. And I just want you to love and respect that. Okay. And just utilize that. And sometimes free is easy. And I always think to myself, if Arbonne costs £25,000 to join, let me tell you, people wouldn't be doing it. And I heard something from Eric Worre on a great training. He said that, treat it like a business. And Eric Worre said, no, treat it like a job. Someone has a business, they get the sniffles, they're off for 4 weeks. Yeah, you treat this as a job, okay? You could be really ill. You ain't had a day off in 4 years. Yeah, so treat it like a job, hit your numbers, hit the books, and become accountable, because there's nothing worse than a below average person wanting an above average life. Okay, so take ownership is what I'm saying. All right, so what is your mindset like? Where are you at? Do you paint the vision like an ENVP? No. Do you dress up like a top earner? Okay, when I walk in the room, I'm boom, hello, my name's Robert Tuck. I'm going to the top, baby. Are you coming with me? Yeah, and I have that, I try to have that air about me. What is your weakest skill in Arbonne? And I would say improve it, because you're only as important as your weakest skill. I'm really talking about the 7 key skills here that Eric Worre talks about. What are you posting on Facebook? This is so important. Your Facebook activity will fast track your success if it's right. My personal belief is not to overbang Arbonne, but really create that lifestyle that really people want. Okay, so no moaning, no pictures about the dinner and all that stuff. Be eyes on the prize, guys. Okay. My personal belief, if you can get into help people, before talking about Arbonne, just a couple of recommendations that might really help as well. Okay, prospective clarity, matching their personality. And I've got a video on this that I'll give to you as a link, Danny, because different people think different way. And I'm very animated right now because I'm up for it. But if I was talking to a Sarah Dunning, let's say, who is what we call yellow or an amiable, and my language a bit softer. I would talk a bit more like this. And to a guy, I'll be a bit more like this. So you have to adapt to the person who's in front of you. And as I said, natural is the way forward. Present like an ENVP, okay? What I've noticed, when I joined this business, I'd done all the analysis. I got all the people that are earning the big money, all the people earning the middle money, and all the people that are earning little bits of money to hear their presentations. Here's what I found. The NVPs present totally different, okay? Typically, the people are a little bit nervous, okay? They hide behind the products, okay? Product, and don't tell people about the business. Some people just give the information, just give bullet points. Arbonne's been for 35 years, la, 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 and they won't get emotionally engaged in it. Whereas the top people paint the vision, okay? We're going to be in Maui. They openly express their goals. If you look at Debbie Neal's describing words, check out her first minute of a presentation. She'll say incredible, oh my God, amazing, I can't believe this life, and you gotta get in this business. Yeah. So, but she does it for a reason, because the way she describes Arbonne is very, as I've written there, incredible, lucrative, passionate, exciting, life-changing. And these are the types of vocabulary you want to say. This is sort of Bill McFarland stuff. Cut out the try, hope, wish, sign up a new I sign up a new person. I go, oh, can we speak to some 10 people? I go, yeah, I'll try. I'm like, no, we won't try to, we'll do it. Yeah. So it's just a yes or a no. Try it means you're 80% into failure. So get it done, is what I'm saying. And follow up like a pro is ask them to join ultimately. And don't be afraid to follow up lots and lots of times. I had a wonderful, wonderful girl in my team. I love her to bits. She joined in November. She went area qual last month in 4 months. She promoted 2 district managers, on the 31st, a couple of days ago. I followed up with her 17 times. Okay. And it's about doing that in a sexy way and not a pestering way, but I know you're incredible, okay, and I'm not going to leave you on because I believe in you. And so I've done that again and again and again. And some of the best people in this business will need 20 times. Okay, I knew Stuart for many years before I joined this business. So what I'm saying is, don't give up on people, but always ask them to join. Don't just pick up the products out the door. Okay, just feel uncomfortable. It might feel uncomfortable for the first time. And some of you guys may have never done that, and that's okay. Train for success. I hear a couple of training, just get them done. Get them 1,000 QV in the first month. Bullshit, okay? We're going to get 1,000 QV in the first day, all right? If I can do, area qual in 1 month, you can do area qual, okay? So I try and train them to get to district manager in 1 month, all right? And people stay where they're praised and people stay where they're making money. Okay, so love on that person, encourage them. Our goal is to become a professional encourager. That's really what we are. Okay, above all else, professional encouragement, because most new people that join the business, their life, 9 out of 10 people around them will subconsciously, unconsciously, or consciously pull them down. Okay, that, be careful, are you sure, from a friend, is subconsciously going, don't do that. You have to become the certainty, the confidence about Arbonne, and give them the love and the praise to do something new, okay? And ultimately help them make money from day one. As soon as that £56, the 150 QV, pre-order comes in, their shop's open. So get them revenue going through. So here's something I've been going through a lot here. This is not my content, by the way. It's just, this bit here is all stolen off Eric Worre, so I won't take the benefit for it. But I don't know if any of you guys are aware of the 90-day story. And here's what I'm doing with my team right now. I don't know whether you're on it in practice with this, but he's about a 90-day story. You can. It doesn't have to be a 90-day story. But he tells his story. It's like a 60-second story, but it's a 90-day game plan story for me. And it runs in 6 bullet points, as it says there. It says, why am I doing this? What results can you expect? How will people benefit? What kind of people are we looking for? What's the game plan? What support is offered? And that's where it really runs. So I'll give you my story and play it out live. So I've met Danny Wells. We're having coffee together. Okay. Hello, Danny. And and I'll say, Danny, she may have heard about Arbonne before. Okay, so you can do this with your prospects that you presented before and maybe said no, or maybe you're on the fence. And I say, Danny, I do Arbonne, but forget everything I've ever told you, because I'm doing something really exciting now. It's starting on the 21st of April. I haven't told anyone about this because I wanted to show you first, because when I thought of doing this, I want to work with an inner circle. Listen to the language, by the way. I want to work with an inner circle group of people before this really, really launches, because it's going to go big. And when I thought of the best, I thought of you, because I want you to work directly with me. So what we're doing is we're putting a 90-day game plan from getting people through a zero income to £1,000 reoccurring income with Arbonne. And I'm doing it because the world's got a problem. The world's got a problem. People are not passionate. They feel disheartened. They don't have a plan B that can turn into a plan A. If their main source of income were to disappear, we would have lots of problems. And I firmly believe I have a solution for it. And I have a game plan. And we can solve a national crisis together if me and you lock arms. What people can expect is getting out of our comfort zone, doing something new, but for results that will pay us a lifetime. And the benefits that we won't just help ourselves, we're going to go and help as many people as possible. Who we're looking for, I'm looking for passionate, I'm looking for energetic, I'm looking for people who want to step away from the ordinary and into their greatness. I'm looking for people who are willing to commit to this. I don't know whether that's you or not, but that's what I'm looking for. Our game plan is around live events. We've got a live event on the 21st, and we've got lots of internet calls coming up, so we can do this from home. We can help people around the world with this. The support offered, you're never going to have any support like this you've ever had in your life. I will be with you every step of the way, not because I know everything, but because I care. Assuming that the company, the compensation plan, the product checks out, are you in or you out? Okay, and just feel that emotion in you that was going through that story. And when I heard that, I'm like, I'm in. Yeah, I haven't even mentioned the word Arbonne. I don't even know it's network marketing. Okay, and this is what I've been doing with my team. And I've been calling up people. 3 of my friends heard about Arbonne 3 years ago, called them up. Don't worry about this. Okay, you want to hear this now, baby? Let's go. Okay, why am I doing this? Tell them the story, they're in. Just because of that They've heard but I've shown them 20 times, okay? And they've done that and they've gone, boom, that makes sense to me. Let's go. We're going to make lots of money. I say, fantastic, let's go. We get an inner circle group of people. Who can we go and help? Let's go and we start whispering. Instead of spratting out of our fists, we're whispering to each other. And in the big launch event, we're going to have a massive group of people there. So I hope you recorded that. We're recording this, and use that story again and again. And I'll just drum it into your brain, write out the story and practice that. That was probably what, 2-3 minutes worth. And just ring up people, go, I know I've told you I won before, but you want to hear what's happening now. And you can approach literally anyone, from the most influential people to people who've heard it lots of times, because it's a whole different route. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. So I want to show you a new way, and this is the way that I'm focusing on. And if they're far away, I'll send them literally a tiny 10-minute video of me giving another 90-day story, and then an Arbonne opportunity, but wrapped around the 90-day story. Because what he explained is people will join the campaign, people will join you, and then they'll join the company third. So they'll join the campaign, number 1, join you, number 2, and the company, number 3. So talking about the compensation plan and the products ain't gonna cut it with most people. You need to talk about why you're passionate, your vision. My purpose in life is to get people financially free, period. And we're going to do it in 90 days. Me and you can do that together. How people benefit. They can see their kids on a Monday morning instead of getting that tube into work. We're looking for people who want to make a real change. Our game plan, we've got whole events all throughout the UK. I'll facilitate them. I'm going to bankroll them, okay? Me and you, we're going to do it together because I care. Are you in or are you out? Yeah? And that story, nail it, nail it, nail it. Practice it like your life depends on it. And then you can go, assuming Arbonne checks out, are you in or are you out? And it takes the onus off your presentation, okay? And you can get through a lot of people very, very quickly that way. So I should have something here as well. And I want to show you the hot market text that I send people on day 1, how I got to DMQ. And I love to do like a 10-minute question and answer, because I think that's where some people get the most benefit. Here's the text approach. Again, not mine, totally pinched off someone else. I'll make it as big as I can. It says, hi, Uncle Fred, just started a business, could really use your help. It's very simple. Text me back so I can give you the details. They're likely to text back. Yeah, what is it? Okay. I need 5, I'd use less than 10. I would need 5 trial customers give me feedback on my product. A high end, I would probably offer the 30-day package, if I'm honest here. That would be really, really good, okay? Coming into summer, right time. When they respond, I need 5 trial consumers to give me feedback on my product. It's a high-end 30-day nutrition pack. It's gluten-free and vegan certified. I would like you to buy 1 month's worth. Use it every day. It's £6.50 a day. That's what it works out. It's £206 including shipping. You get a 45-day money back guarantee. Can you be one of my 5? Let me know. Thanks. Yeah. Behind it all, you're going, can you do me a 200 quid favor? And you get your money back guarantee. So you're not saying, buy the most incredible product ever, ever, ever. You're just going, can you help me out? And that's really to the hot market, so people who are close to you. And for when someone new gets started, that's a really easy way they can approach their friends, cousins and neighbors and uncles and stuff that they've got a really good rapport with. They'll go, look, I'm not asking you to rebuy it. Just do it. Just help me get this off the floor. And can they do that with 5 people? Yeah, 273 QV for a nutrition pack times 5, that's over 1,000. Okay. And so the day they sign up, okay, I'm doing 56 quid, 150 QV order, send this text 1, when they respond, text 2, boom. And then orders are coming in and in and in. It might be a makeup pack, it might be whatever you want to adapt it around, but you're asking them to do you a favor. And people like to give favors rather than, everyone wants to buy, but no one wants to feel sold to, okay? So they like, it's that fact of, oh, you need me, and yeah, you need my £200. That's okay, but I'll be like, yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, I don't mind playing the underdog to get the business up and running. Okay, Does that make sense? So it's the old super indirect, but asking for the order. Because when usually people start the business, they say, do you want to give my product a trial for free for 3 or 4 days? Ask them to buy it. If they're close by, they're really only helping you if you buy it. Okay. And they get a money back guarantee anyway. So that's what I've been doing from day one. And it's really, really helped me out with moving my business forward and helping guys get started. I'm really passionate about this as well. And so it's been a great nearly 6 months that I've been involved now, some ups and downs. Trust me, this business is amazing. The people, the community, the spirit, the love, the help, everything that comes with Arbonne. And one thing that Stuart said that really, really hit me, I didn't realize it until he said it, but I feel the same. He said, well, when I'm doing Arbonne, I'm 95% in a state of love. And in other things that I do, it's probably 80% tops. And above all, that's why people should get involved in Arbonne. Why? Because it gives them a feeling of peace, happiness, probably 95% of the time if you really commit to doing it, rather than, you know, so many other varying factors throughout. So thank you so much for having me on here. I'd love to just answer some questions, because I know some of the best things is answering personal questions, maybe about sponsoring guys, because I know a lot of ladies have, questions around that generally when I do other people's Zooms. So feel free to ask away, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Rob, oh my gosh, that was amazing. If anyone does have any questions, please put it into the chat box, or else we'll have mayhem with people unmuting themselves. One person, Rob, asked, what is your favourite book recommendation?
The Breakthrough Experience by a guy called Dr. John Demartini changed my life. I wouldn't have the business I had. He had one line, and I'll picture the scene. I was on holiday in Greece. I like to go away on holiday on my own, just one for about 4 days a year. I'll take 4 books, read the book in a day, and then come home to try and really upboot the personal development. I just brought this book along as another book. I opened it. It was a really, really hard read. I didn't understand it. The guy's a quantum physicist, and I ain't a quantum physicist. You know what I'm saying? And he said, and the line won't really make sense until you read the paragraph after it. But he said, there's no loss of love. And he went on to explain what that is. And I'm in Greece with me Ray-Ban shades on, trying to look cool. And I'm there bursting out in tears. I was like, okay. And that moment forward, I've never, ever been the same. So my personal book, best book I've ever read, The Breakthrough Experience by a guy called Dr. John Demartini. Martini is in the drink. He was on The Secret, the documentary.
Wow, thank you. I absolutely love your energy. I just think you're just absolutely, and I don't know if you read the chat as you were talking or not, but there was literally people on there going, I am in love with this guy, don't tell my husband, it is amazing. You are so inspirational, Rob. I can't wait for you to go region. Where would you have your region celebration? Are you in London with Stuart?
Yeah. I need to figure that out. And these are the things that for me, for things to change, I need to change. I need to figure out the venue, the date and time, and book it. I haven't got the venue yet, and so it'll be South London based somewhere. Yeah, London based. Yeah, that's where most of my team are.
Oh my gosh, we'll all be travelling. Okay, one last question was from Megan Bryson. Was it a version of the 90-day plan that got you into area manager so quickly?
Unknowingly, probably, yeah. I knew I was joining in October, because the reason I didn't, because I was in South Africa. So I did a little pre-launch to my business. So when I signed up, I had like 4 people ready to go. That was about 2 weeks worth of pre-launch. Knowing what I know now, I would have pre-launched it probably for about 4 months. I see another person from another network marketing company pre-launched their business for nearly 6 months. And then within a couple of months, they were doing $2 million in sales within 2 months because of an amazing pre-launch. But hindsight's 2020. So it's using that now to move forward, because you can launch your business. Just because you started on whenever you started, you can say, right, 1st of May, I'm launching my business. I mean, I'm going for it. and it's a whole nother, oh wow, I want to get in before the 1st of May. And you can approach someone, I want to approach you before I launch my business. I've been playing small. It's a whole nother way to approach someone, and the closest people as well.
That is fabulous. Oh my gosh, I wish you were in my team. That is such a great idea. That pre-launch is amazing. Right, last question.
No. Carry on. Ask away. There's many of you here. Feel free to express.
Okay, Fiona Stevenson says, what is your favourite way to approach somebody? Is it like a one-to-one, a group presentation?
So when I approach someone and someone says, what do you do? I just say I buy and sell property, and I also have a large global network marketing business. What do you do? I go boom, straight out of it. I'm not that much of a fan of I help people to become this, or I help people skin, I help people because I just think it's just a bit like that's what everyone says, and I'm just like, yeah, I've got a network marketing business. Yeah, you need to follow me. And then they're like, whoa, okay. And I go, yeah, it's great. I'm all around the world. I do it with Arbonne. And I think they appreciate that upfrontness. Maybe it's just the person that I am, but and then from there, largely do one-on-ones, maybe via Zoom. And then I always get people to events. I love events. So that Nation Uni, I had like 4 guests. The next Nation Uni, I have 4 guests. Region Training, our guests, okay. Anywhere I'm going, my guests are in tow. Because it's the proof in the pudding, isn't it? So to prove that, because the best thing about Arbonne is the community. There's lots of great network marketing companies there. They're going out they do good business, they've got great products and all that stuff. But have they got community? I very much doubt it.
Yeah, it's so true. The social
people are seeking. People are looking for something bigger than themselves. Every human being requires emotionally to be a part of a group bigger than themselves. And that's why I joined Arbonne, because my property group was me. And that was it. It was me. And I wasn't a part of something bigger emotionally and even financially and all that stuff. And that's why I wanted to be a part of it and do things like this.
Okay, these are the last 2 questions. Okay, so how do you invite people to events, and how do you help a new consultant get started? And then we'll let you be.
Okay, how do I go, we've got this event, do you want to come? It's as simple, and it's as simple as that. Directs that I have, 23, I think. About 1 a week is my average. But yeah, to events, we've got this event, would love you to come along, and I'll list the benefits for them. Okay, so if they're in property, I'll say, look, there's lots of people that buy property there. It's a great atmosphere. You'll learn lots. Come along, see what it's all about. So try and take the sort of, you have to join this business sort of pressure off of it. But like, come along, because in your life that you currently do, it will benefit X, 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 X. And they come along and it's all about Arbonne and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, this is actually all good. So, yeah.
What about your new consultants, Rob? How do you help them get started?
I help them get started. Give me 1 second. I've got a new way. Let me pull up something. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so we sign up for £56 with a 150 QV plus order. That's really important, by the way. Okay, when someone 56, no order, that doesn't float my boat. So I'm really passionate about the 150 order, because you've got to build the business with integrity. You've got to be using the products from day one, especially, a lot of us, we're building this by the internet now. Some people haven't tried the products before they're paying the £56. They've got to get that order in. I'm really, really passionate about that. The hot market text that I said, okay, this is on day 1. Organize the Dream Team Zoom within 3 days. So we're going to have a Dream Team Zoom. So get your inner circle of people on Zoom. We'll organize 2 launches within 2 weeks and one-on-ones immediately. And then we'll blitz for them there and then. You're there to help them build the business, and just organizing the dates, leaving the coffee shop. Usually the fear hits them. They probably say they don't invite half as many people as they do. they probably do it in the wrong way. But if you're there to help them see them through that, they're going to have a lot more success. And maybe some 2-on-1 calls. I don't know how many of you are familiar with it, but literally they'll call up and go, I've just started a new business. We're launching it on XXX date. My business mentor we're here with me. Can you just speak to him? And they're going to go, yeah, pass the phone over to me, and then I'll invite them to the launch, because people have a funny way. They won't say no to someone they don't know, but they'll let down someone they do know. The key part of psychology there. So you're there with them, sitting side by side. They call up and go, hi Deb, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little while. Just quickly, I have to be quick. I'm just rushing out the door. We're launching. I've just started a new business. I'm really excited. I immediately thought of you because you're XXX. Add in the compliment. We've got 2 launch dates. It's on Wednesday at 7:30 at the Cow Inn, and on Friday at my house. Which one suits you? And like that. And so they would just go, hi Deb, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. I started a new business. I've got my business mentor here. Can you pass him over? And I would go and I would do the right, Danny's told me so much about you, and I can give that. I can really hype up the compliments here. I go, told me so much about you. When she said she started this business, she immediately thought of you. Oh, she's been banging on about you all day. I feel like I know you. Yeah, we actually got 2 events on Wednesday. This date, the Cow Inn. Friday at her house. Which one can you be at? Can we count on you? Fantastic. Put the phone down. Next person, and just go this. Does that make sense? So you're kind of doing it for them, and people have a funny way that they'll say yes to you and come and say no and let down the people, because it happens, doesn't it? Someone new joins, they're from more letdowns than they realise. But if you present it in the right way with the right psychology, energy, they're more likely to come. And just the fact that you've done it. So that's what we do. Work out they're in a circle, names list. Block out the Arbonne activity in their diary. So what I would suggest is, when is your Arbonne time? It's 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 5:30 to 6:30. Actually, and that's income producing activity. I say, look, I don't need to get into all these spreadsheet stuff and QV per pound. And some of the guys who join my business, they've got, they're like, they know everything. They know that the RE9's on page 48 of the catalogue, all right? They don't talk to anyone, so they haven't earned any money. So I'm like, just get down to the activity of what it is. So block out when you're actually earning money from Arbonne. Okay, if you want to do all that stuff, that's not in your actual Arbonne time. Block out the events for the 12-month calendar. So AAC comes around 2nd to the 4th of September, if I believe rightly. You ain't booking holiday in that time. You're coming with me, okay? And then just get them up front of, really, if you want to take this as a serious business, tell them, the why, what the goals are, what distractions they're going to have. I think that's really, really important, okay? To upfront show them the distractions. I would ask them to delete some apps off their phone. And so some of the things you may do now, you might not be able to do, and just pre-warning them for that, okay? Some dating stuff, some down the pub and this and that, they may have to disappear, but it will be all for value from the front. So it's not I can't go down the pub because I've got this business, suddenly becomes a pain in the ass. So it's realizing that front, the expectations. That's really aligned to goals. And if you're going to set this goal, here's what we have to do. The social media. I'm really, 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 really passionate about social media and what we're doing on social media. Someone new joins, first day, just start a new business, sign up here. I think, do you know what I mean? If it was a dating website, you sign up to a dating website, like for someone saying sign up here, that's like saying have sex with me now. Yeah. That's not me at all. And so I give them a social media training around what they're doing as well. Because with their hot market, they could send out one Facebook status, their warm market, gone, see you later, okay? Or they could send out the right one, suddenly everyone's intrigued. Very, very important, okay? And just get them, and last of all, just where are they at? We can do this business, we can do it slow, we can do it medium, or we can do it fast. Your choice. If you're going slow, you probably don't need me. If you're going medium, I'll be there. If you're fast, I'll be there with you every step of the way. Or you could reword it, you know, I'll give it a go, I'll do my best, or I'll do whatever it takes. What one are you? I don't mind, it doesn't bother me, but, you know, just so I know where I can be in our conversational, so I can be very direct with you, or if you're just to give it a go, that's absolutely fine. You probably don't need my help. So all that on day one.
Oh, Rob, thank you so much. That is brilliant. You absolutely need to come back and do another Zoom call. That was so, you are absolutely such a superstar. I bet Stuart is like every day just looking at himself in the mirror going, I sponsored Rob Talk, I'm amazing. You are fabulous. You really are. You absolutely, what you said about you need to grow more and change to become a regional vice president. I don't know what you're talking about. You, in my eyes, are regional vice president already, and the QVs are just going to follow behind. You are fabulous, absolutely beyond belief. You're amazing. You really are. Thank you so much for sharing you with us tonight. We have all been on the chat talking about how phenomenal you are. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. You're so.
It means a lot.
Oh, no, you're brilliant. To do this for a side team as well, it just shows who you are as a character. So thank you. Like, really, really, really thank you, Rob.
My pleasure. My total pleasure. Now go out there and do it. And as I say, get those top markets. Get now. Now the fire's burning within all of you guys here. Get out there now. The best time to get on the R1 activity is when the fire's in your belly. And if it's in there now, carry on. Okay, I'm going to be on the phone now. Okay, making money.
Yeah, Sunday night, build your business. I love it. Thank you, Rob.
Lovely. Okay, have a wonderful night, guys.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.